Okay, last time we watched all of Solus's...
I was looking for books here about gender stuff.
You talked to Mayvaris and the Shadow Dragons, right?
Yeah, just sometimes I feel like I just need to find one more thing. Like reading one more explanation will make it all make sense.
Yeah, we're gonna go talk to everybody real quick. And then there's somebody waiting for us in the crossroads. So that'll be fun. The caretaker came to let us know after we watched Solus kill Mathal. I was a little sad not to hear Clement's voice, but it makes sense.
Our enemies are gods, Rook. Nobody fights those alone. That's why Solus lost and why you'll win. He always thought his attachments were a tragic flaw he had to overcome. But they're a strength.
Oh, she mad.
Hey, Harding?
Oh, Rook, hi. Is there something you need?
Lara made snacks. Seems like you could use one. Food always makes me feel better.
I could use some cheering up, actually.
It's Solus's memory, isn't it?
They stole Titan blood to walk the world like humans. And when the Titans didn't like that, they just took their spirits. Should I be angry or sad? Why aren't I angrier? It's a lot to handle.
It is a lot to handle.
This might be silly, but I'm sorry for what my gods did.
You're not them, and I'm not really the Titans. But thank you for saying that, Rook. It's strange. I don't hate Solus for this, even though a part of me thinks I should. I don't even want revenge. Revenge won't bring the Titans back. It can't erase what happened. And the Inquisitor thinks Solus can be saved. And I want to try. But I just want to talk. As equals. I wonder if he's even capable.
I don't know the answer to that.
Solus was always distant. Guess it's hard to react when a magic rock's talking at you. Anyway.
I think I
Thanks
would
for
react
checking
a
on
lot
me.
if a magic rock talked at me.
I'll be alright.
I know. You're Lace Harding, child of Titans. You can handle anything.
Oh, shut up.
That was a nice moment. I'm glad we swung by. Hi, baby. Okay, these two are hanging out here, you're there, and you're up on the balcony.
Nice room you have here.
Thanks.
I can already see stuff I want to take apart.
Don't even think it.
He's like, don't. Sorry, getting my tea open. My lid's a little cracked, so it likes to drip. I like the little idle animations they give Rook. Lucanus, what are you thinking about all this?
I need to focus.
I bet. Okay. Go peek in on Emmerich up there. And then off to meet our mysterious visitor in the crossroads.
There's some very interesting valences in the ether today.
Yeah? Alright. Regrets of the Dread Wolf. Oh, Morrigan's in the Crossroads. I don't know who I was expecting, but I don't know if it was that. I feel like I just had these two, but I feel like they'd have the most interesting things to say. Oh, again. I feel like they'd have the most interesting things to say. But they might not be involved. That's definitely happened a lot.
Now you see, Dweller, the gods hunger to reclaim this place. Their minions scavenge what the wolf left behind. They turn his regrets to weapons and blight all they touch. If the Evanuras take the crossroads, darkness will fall.
Spell it out for me. Exactly what happens if the gods reclaim the crossroads?
The fade flows through these ancient ways. Spirits and demons, dreams and magic. Now, imagine all blighted.
Like I needed another reason to stop them. You believe the gods could blight the whole crossroads, don't you?
You bring hope. A revenant is destroyed. Others remain. Fight on, Dweller.
I will.
The blight must wither.
Do what I can. Alright. I'm Oregon.
Well met, Rook.
Aye.
How did you get here?
I did tell you I had my ways through Illuvians when I introduced you to the Inquisitor, did I not?
The Illuvians in general, yes. But not the Dreadwolf's Crossroads.
I would think you have more pressing questions at the moment. Questions about Solus and Mythal?
Mythal?
The two gods have always been linked, have they not? First, when Mythal bade her companion spirit to abandon the Fade and take on mortal form. Then, when Solus spilled Mythal's mortal blood, that he might absorb her power as his own.
Wait, how do you know exactly what we saw of Solus's past?
Think upon it, Rook. You saw for yourself in the Dread Wolf's memories. When Mythal stood against the gods' manipulations of the Blight, she was betrayed and struck down. Yet she survived and returned ages later to aid the Inquisition in its hour of need. How?
So if Mythal was originally a spirit, maybe that's how she survived her body's death?
Very good. Mythal was a spirit turned elven. And when her body was struck down, to spirit, she returned. Her essence sheltered in a willing mortal vessel. Over the centuries, she journeyed from host to host, slowly amassing her former power anew. Until once again, she was struck down, on this occasion, by Solus. He absorbed her power, but not her memories.
Then where did they... Wait, you?
As you say.
You fought it for so long.
Assuming you are who you say you are, how much is a fourth elven god going to complicate things?
Only as much as you may allow.
What the fuck was that?
That was like how Elgernon and Gillenane can talk in your head. But
'Twas Mathal you heard, her echoes. Yet I am not the goddess returned.
what are you then?
I once feared Mathal would consume me were I to carry her, but 'twas not so. I remain free-willed and mortal. What I now possess is but a spark of Mathal, shadowed memories through which to sift for meaning. As to our admixture, I suspect you have questions.
Yeah, so many.
How can you carry Mythal's soul if you're not an elf?
Her spark has sheltered within both elves and humans who were sympathetic to her in thought and circumstance. Mathal's last host was a woman wronged, trapped by those sworn to love her. We may readily imagine their kinship.
The fall of our civilization, the wars, everything elves went through. Where was Mythal for us then?
After the god's betrayal, she was a shadow of her former self, bereft of her power, slowly regaining her strength over the centuries. So she aided the elves as she could, speaking in dreams and offering counsel that ended blights and prevented wars.
At least now we know. So there's the soul of an elven god inside you. How does that even happen?
Mathal's last host was my mother, Flemeth.
Oh.
When I learned she intended me to become the next receptacle of an ancient god's soul, I feared naught would be left of my own. It inevitably came to pass on a deep night. I was awakened by the presence of a blaze of magic in the shape of a woman who both was and was not my mother.
I don't think I'd recover from that.
Neither did I, at the start. Mathal's memories were both gift and burden, this blazing woman told me, but I must accept them of my own accord. The decision was paralyzing. What would it mean to become such a host? What would be lost if I refused? In the end, 'twas something in my mother's voice which guided me.
What was that?
Regret. Not the regret of a god, but of a mother who knew she would never see me again. And so, my mind remains my own. What I gained was knowledge, both Mathal's and of those who bore her.
That would be a lot.
You would have met Solus in the Inquisition, right?
I did indeed. 'Twas before I possessed Mathal's memories. At the time, I thought Solus a scowling elven apostate whose sole passion was finding arguments. He heard me, in all my ignorance, expound on the histories of the elven people, explaining legends he had witnessed himself.
Yeah, that was the...
Bet he loved that.
'Tis not a memory that brings me pride.
You didn't know, though, but yeah.
Do you have information we can use against Gillenane or Elgernon? Or Solus?
The last time Mathal faced Elgernon and Gillenane, she was struck down by the very dagger you now carry.
What about Solus?
You may recall he murdered Mathal's former host to claim her godly might as his own. I hoard no untapped magical secrets, Rook. What I do possess, I share freely with you and the Veil Jumpers.
All right. You didn't come out here just to tell me you're Mythal.
I am not Mathal in her entirety, but yes. The Dreadwolf has occasion to visit you in dreams, where he portions out advice. And now, after finding his memories, you have peered into his deepest sorrows. Tell me then, what do you make of Solus?
I should ask you. Mythal knew Solus better than anyone.
I would influence your answer. Or do you mean to discover if I would stand directly against the Dread Wolf, were there a need?
Would you?
I shall aid you in any way, but that, even had I the power. What has passed between Solus and Mythal, I beg you, do not ask this of me again.
Solus talks a lot about what has to be done, being forced to make hard choices. But it's like he's trying to talk himself into it. I think, deep down, he doesn't entirely believe what he's saying.
'Tis exactly like the old wolf to tie himself into the most intricate knots. 'Tis not malice which made Solus your opponent, but conviction, a belief that only he may halt what he set in motion. Yet Solus was once beloved of Mythal. 'Tis his very loyalty and love for his people that led to the tragedy we now face. You may be in a position to determine how it ends, more so than either of you might realize.
Maybe there's a way we all get what we want.
Do you truly believe such a thing?
I have to.
Well, maybe at least what we deserve.
If you would shape the outcome of your battle, I've one last secret to share. When Mythal was struck down by the other gods, it was with her own lyrium dagger, the dagger you now carry. Solus recovered it from Elganon, and from it extracted a fragment of Mythal that had lain hidden within its depths. This fragment, a younger sister to the one I carry, if you will, resides here, in the crossroads. I can open the way for you. Find her, survive the encounter, and the essence you obtain will aid you in times to come.
Okay. Oh shit. Oh man. There are so many Mythals.
Another fragment of Mythal? In addition to the one inside you?
You are aware of what the word fragment means, are you not? One small piece of many, formed when something greater is broken. The first elves were spirits, as you well know, and when a spirit is broken, it may shatter into pieces, each holding part of the original. Among the ancient elves who became known as gods, Dirthaman and his brother, Falondine, are but one example.
Tell me more! So they are parts of the same spirit.
All of that sounded great until survive the encounter.
You know Solus, and have seen Elganon, and memories of Mythal. They are creatures of emotion, as all spirits are. The fragment of Mythal that resides in me lived among mortals for thousands of years. She has grown wiser and more patient. This younger sister has not. She is the essence of Mythal as a god. She is unlikely to listen to polite requests, and though she is but a fragment of the goddess, the battle will test you sorely.
If she's just going to attack us, why tell us about her at all? We have enough enemies already.
A fragment of a god's essence is a powerful thing. It may give you options against Elganon and Gillenane, or against the Dread Wolf himself, should he prove as cunning and treacherous as ever.
What kind of spirit was Mythal before she became an elf? I know Solus is elven for pride.
Mythal enjoyed ruling and having power, but it came not from the overweening desire to crush resistance, as is the case with Elganon. The emotion that inspired her might best be described as benevolence, a guiding hand inclined to kindness. But like any spirit, when angered or twisted against her purpose, a more violent aspect arose. Where the Dreadwolf's wisdom gave way to pride when the world did not meet his standards, Mythal's benevolence gave way to retribution. After all, when kindness fails, the guilty must be punished.
If I were to try to talk with her, do you have any suggestions?
She will demand respect, but detest flattery. She appreciates righteous anger, but will not tolerate pity.
Okay, respect, not
She
flattery.
is, for
Righteous
want of
anger,
better phrasing,
not
prickly.
pity.
But if you are determined to try, then I wish you luck.
You would know this aspect of Mythal better than anyone. Could you try talking to her?
I dare say she would attack me on sight.
Spirits can't get along with fragments of each other?
Spirits, certainly. But the aspects of a self-righteous god who have walked different paths for ages?
Fair.
One bears the insult of her betrayal by the Evanurus, and then by Solus, as fresh wounds, insult upon injury. The other once fell in love with an Alamari chieftain and lived happily in a swamp for centuries. Each reminds the other that another path existed, that they could have been wrong, and nothing angers Mythal like being wrong.
Okay. Thank you for the information, Morrigan.
There is one more thing, if I may. Something whispered not by myself, but Mythal. The elves have learned many of the glories and horrors of ancient Elvenon. Yet your people live in this world now as the old elves never could. Know it as they could not. There is your strength. 'Tis why you shall surpass what came before one day.
Did Mythal see this? Is it a prediction?
A hope from a mother to her distant children, no less beloved than any before them.
Thanks. Okay, I'm gonna save because I don't want to fuck this up and I'm worried. But we can do this. Hi, bud. Do you have any thoughts on where we're going?
A god's fragment, sharper than the whole, prevail, or be sundered completely.
Ominous! Okay.
We're getting close to where Morrigan said
Respect,
that other
not
fragment
flattery.
of Mythal was.
Righteous anger, not pity. The trader's last word. The stone nearby bears the gouges of titanic claws. A message has been carved shakily into the ground with a broken tooth. They accused me of treachery against Fen-Harel and cast me down from the heights. I protested my innocence then. I protest it now, crawling with my limbs shattered, but there is no one to hear. So I offer myself up for the execution that once most pleased the gods. May the name of Nunael be cleansed with flame. I'll read that later. Doesn't fit right now. Oh, she is beheaded the wolf statues, huh? Can I get up there? No, okay. Gotta go have our talk. I didn't bring Davrin because he doesn't actually seem to care that much.
Mythal herself. There's so much we could learn if... Do you think she might talk to us instead of attacking?
Guess we'll find out.
We can hope.
You are Rook. I have seen you and your companions. I never again expected to see my children in the Dreadwolf's crossroads. And you know who I am.
Mythal.
The part of me that survived betrayal by the rest of the Evenuris, if this can be called surviving. Solus. He drew me from the dagger that struck me down, but what is left of me can only survive here. I cannot return to the world, and even the true Fade is denied me. All I can do is watch. Have you come to seek the blessing of your god? Or did you come to ask your god to sacrifice herself to help you defeat the monsters Elganon and Gillenane have become?
I came here to ask for your help. The gods have endangered the world and...
You dare explain to me what they are doing? You are 1,000 years from knowing the proper words.
We saw Solus's memories. His regrets.
You saw the recollection he cultivated like a tree, twisting to catch the sun. You wish for my help? Convince me. Make your case, and I will yield my essence willingly to help you against Elganon and Gillenane. Fail, and I shall kill you for wasting my time, or you will kill me and obtain my essence in doing so. A harder-edged, simpler version. It has been centuries since a petitioner stood before me, so why should I help you?
Solus is helping me. She doesn't care. Forget it. I'll fight you. No. We must stop the blight. We must stop the gods. We are worthy.
If I don't stop the gods, the whole world will be corrupted by the blight.
That is why you must succeed, so tell me why I must help you.
We know the truth about the blight. We know it came from the imprisoned dreams of the Titans after you and Solus defeated them.
And?
Respect. This is not respectful.
Stopping the blight mattered enough for you to talk with Solus, even after he rebelled against you. It mattered enough for you to stand against the other gods.
And I was struck down for doing so, betrayed by those I had ruled beside for centuries.
You made the difficult choice to protect your home, because it was the right thing to do. Help me do the same.
Not bad, but not enough.
Okay.
Let us speak of something else.
You can't want Elganon and Gillenane to rule the world. Not after what they did to you.
I ruled alongside them for centuries. I bear them no love now, and they were ever flawed, as all rulers are. Yet they were better than the others who threatened your ancestors. Monsters like the Titans, or selfish fools like Anaris. Set the blight aside, and tell me why I should help you topple your own gods.
This strikes me as pitying.
How am I supposed to just set the blight aside?
By making an argument not related to it, as I asked you to.
The blight is a core part of who they are, and I don't think you're in favor of it.
If you wish to prove your worth, you must do better than that.
I am worthy of your help.
That is for me to judge.
I am fighting to protect this world.
Any petty tyrant can fight those who come to their land and claim to be protecting their people.
It's not my land.
What is a protector to you?
Ooh! I'm trying to be like you, I feel like is flattery.
It's making a place that's safe for everyone. That means defending against danger, but it also means building a strong community that works together for the common good.
And what have you built?
A team.
Look at my team. We're not just hired blades. We started as strangers and grew together into a family.
My patience wears thin.
Oh no!
Choose your next words carefully.
Am I fucking this up?
Why must I give myself over to you?
Solus is helping me.
Solus is using you. Besides, why should I esteem the Dreadwolf's approbation? He rebelled against me.
And then he saved you.
But the two of you stayed close.
Until he killed the tattered fragment of me who hid inside the human swamp witch and wept. He keeps me here, yet has not visited since waking from his slumber. Tell me this. What should I have done when Solus turned against me after all we had been to one another?
Forgotten him. That makes no sense.
Maybe you should have listened when he warned you about staying on as rulers after the war.
Are you saying I was wrong?
You asked me what you should have done. I can't prove my worth by lying to you. Solus didn't want to manifest a physical body or destroy the Titans. He did things he hated because he cared about you. Supporting you and Elgarnon becoming rulers was the one line he wouldn't cross. If someone who followed you everywhere refused to follow you there, what does that say?
Your arguments are compelling.
Did I do it?
I find you worthy.
Thank God!
I have spent thousands of years watching. I shall miss that.
Oh.
But if what I am can protect the innocent and smite the guilty...
I did it!
This is what remains of me. I give it to you freely.
Thank you, Mythal.
Use it to protect this world with kindness when possible and cunning when necessary.
We are.
I will. Thank you.
I offer one further boon.
I meant greatly.
I cannot enter the physical world or the pure Fade, but in this place, I still carry some power. Evil has intruded here. The Blight, seeded by Elgarnon and Gillenane. Find it, and when you meet your greatest challenge, I will fly one last time.
Damn. We did it! We did it, we did it, we did it, we did it, we did it!
The essence of the Protector.
Mythalinast.
Like a piece of the sun. I've never felt something so alive.
Well done. But we must find a purpose for this wonder.
A god knows her moment. At least, her essence does. When the time comes, we'll be ready.
Oh, I got worried there, but we did it! Clear minds and open hearts, let fly your voice to Mythal. 0 physical damage? Why would I want that? And that night, when the sun had gone to sleep, Mythal gathered the glowing earth and formed it into a sphere to be placed in the sky. 0 physical damage, 360 stagger. Like a bunch of elemental damage, but what? A fragment of Mythal found the team worthy of her power and willingly surrendered her essence. That power now rests safely with the team, ready for when they find a way to use it to stop Elgarnon and Gillenane, or any other god who might strike.
We did it. We got Mythal's essence.
We
didn't even have to fight her.
Yes!
Not sure what we do with it just yet. But if Morrigan's telling the truth, it'll come in handy at some point.
I love that came down to, like, talk it through or fight. And I managed to talk it through. The Fallen Protector. Pantomime theater mask of Mythal. In narrative, she is the portent that spurs the story, suffering first and most the forces that wish the tale to unfold, and the hero unsung. Okay. Warnwatch New Flora. Nature's overwhelming variety outside my kingdom has been a revelation. It's one thing to see the illustrations in botanical studies, another to touch the bole of a young pine tree, or pluck silver fruits from a bush unknown in Navarra. I must note down the more interesting flora. Drake's tooth hawthorn, vicious leaves. Davern showed me one rooted in a sheer cliff in the Anderfels. The Brazilian bitter cherry, a wonderful scent, but the fruit's entirely what it sounds like. Harding's giggling should have warned me. The Ansberg moaning willow. How novel! Unlike some of the willows in the necropolis, these don't appear to produce any noises of their own at all. It's just a tree. How novel! Fragments of Mythal. Excerpt from a letter from Seer Rowan of the Lords of Fortune to Emmerich and Balara. It is fascinating to hear of your group's encounter with a fragment of Mythal. If the elven gods are indeed spirits who manifested, they were complex enough to hold a variety of impulses and emotions. When Mythal was killed, each fragment might represent one part of her personality. Excerpt from Balara's reply. Yes! When I asked the Dalish about Flemeth, she carried Mythal before Morrigan did, I learned that among the Dalish clans, she was known as Asha Belinar, respected as a mage even though she was human. It sounds like even though she wasn't trying to rule anymore, she still wanted to help. Or meddle. Mythal and Flemeth both liked to meddle. Excerpt from Emmerich's reply. Indeed. It raises the question of whether the fragment of Mythal that Morrigan carries was more naturally tied to guidance and wisdom than the more imperious spirit we met in the crossroads. They may be different facets of Mythal's personality, the mentor as opposed to the ruler. The fragments may have also originally been closer in personality, deviating over the years. One imagines Flemeth's fragment must have changed after centuries spent with mortals, and perhaps the Crossroads fragment grew frustrated by her own inability to affect the outside world. It could also have very well been a mixture of the above. A spirit, like any person, may affect others and be affected by others in turn. I wonder if this would change depending on who I brought, or if I just happened to bring the two people who would have something to say about this. I mean, not just happened, like it was planned. I did, I did decide, that they probably would have the most interesting stuff to say. Yeah. How come I can't get this? Oh, I have to get up to level 40? Okay. Yeah, I think I'd like my primer to last a little longer. Level 38! Okay, so we're gonna take Tosh and who else? Davern? They could be fun. We did it, guys. Look up there. There's clearly a path up there. There wouldn't be anything out here, right? This is just the battle arena. Yeah. Mythal's Grace. A medallion bearing the symbol of Mythal, ringed with the notes of a song inscribed in spectral notation, music that cannot be heard in this world. Whew. Reflection. Plus 20% damage versus enemies with low health. Standard enemies are now always considered to have low health. Does not affect boss enemies. Defeating enemy grants 5% ultimate. Yeah, that sounds awesome. Solus always thought Mythal would join us eventually, that she was better than the rest of the Evanuris. He made this place so she'd be comfortable here once she joined the rebellion. Now it's too late. Solus has sealed this place off out of grief. He won't let me in. I'm sorry, my friend. There was something left for the war to take from you after all. Yeah. Alright, gonna swap you two for Tosh and Davrin.
Ancient power twice recalled from darkness. We ferry.
Wild. Fucking wild. Okay, there's one of them.
This door. I think the essence we took from that revenant might be our way through.
So it's a key, which means the gods don't want us in there.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, it was Harding's. Okay. So I might swap out Davrin for Harding just to do this. And then I'll take Davrin and Tosh to the Hossberg wetlands because we got a lot of stuff there.
Places between.
Got him ready for you. Good hit.
Great. Okay.
Tosh, are you alright? You're limping.
I'm not.
Okay, that was an exaggeration, but you're favoring your left.
Oh, right. Yeah. Bruised toe.
Ah.
It's fine.
Aw.
How did you even notice? What? Were you looking at my legs?
Tosh,
Something like that.
You're twice my height. From where I stand, you're all legs.
They come together eventually.
Do it. I want you two to get it together. It'll be great. second I thought that was one of the candle hops, and I was like, how the fuck are you here?
So, you're a mage, right?
I am a seer, yes.
Does that mean you're not a mage?
It means that my magic is primarily focused on communing with spirits, or acting as a conduit for them to speak through.
Wait, you let yourself get possessed? On purpose?
Ah, I forgot you were from Ferelden.
Who is Rowan's voice actress? Like, that sounds familiar as well. Yeah, it's just pulling up old Queen of Ferelden. Not helpful. Harding plans to hone her skills in the Hall of Valor and would enjoy company. I mean, we'll do it, but we did already fight in here a bunch of times.
They said I could find you here.
Good timing. I think I'm done for the day. The Lords of Fortune don't mess around, do they? Hey, thanks for the lessons. I'll be back. Ugh, I'm beat. I just gotta...
You just gotta...
Do you feel that? It's dark. And they're so afraid. So alone.
Hurting? What's happening?
There's so many of them. All in my head. So...
Harding is not okay.
Much.
Listen to me. I'm here and you're safe. Take all the time you need.
I'm safe. Yes. I could feel it. Rippling through the stone. Confusion. Isolation. Fear.
Whose fear?
Whatever was after me has turned on the dwarves.
Oh no.
It's drawing me out. Drawing me down.
And if I know you, you're going to go because people are in danger.
Absolutely.
Then so will I.
Good. That means whatever's out there better run.
Hey, sweet thing.
Hi. That was short. Okay. Starting level 7. Loyal friend. Okay, I really gotta get Tasha up and I really gotta get Davern up. Okay, we can do this. Let's go. Fuck, I keep hitting the wrong things. Flailing my way through everything. Osberg. Lots of stuff to do here, huh? Oh man, stuttery because of how many people are here, maybe? Improved blight. Notes recovered from Weishaupt, translated from Elven by Balara, sent to Warden Antoine. The blight was active during our slumber. It can alter living creatures, but its shapes are crude, wasteful. Elgernon has requested vassals worthy of a god. Thickening the Darkspawn's bones and quickening their ichor was trivial. Other alterations are underway. Pools of blight are easily coaxed to produce Darkspawn repeatedly. Some of their properties change without prompting. Their flesh is surprisingly malleable, vital, eager. It used to require greater effort to shape the blight. Did we accumulate more of it in ourselves as we slept? Investigate later. Yes, you did. Is this Gillenane? Does she not know what she looks like? Or did she graft on extra bits before getting blighted? I don't know which is worse. Harding notes, Veilguard. Veilguard and I have been corresponding, and he's been patient with my endless questions. I've learned so much. Kalshrok society is structured differently from anything I know. They abandoned the traditional dwarven caste system ages ago. Good. Now you have people like Veilguard, a stonemason, and also a midwife in training. I just assumed he was a warrior. Of course he's that too, because everyone in Kalshrok is a warrior, even Veilguard's sister, who is primarily a scholar. Everyone helps keep the Tige safe. Veilguard says he has a few more months of Deep Roads patrol before he goes back to his building projects. He gets really excited talking about mortar. I still don't know if Veilguard is his first name or his last, and it feels a bit rude to ask at this point. Fragments of a Thought. Didn't we read this already? Yes. Weird. 59% of coded clues. Yay! Mila and her dad.
All right. I think we can make this work.
Hey, Mila. How are the wetlands?
Blighted?
Right.
The Wardens have a lot to do.
Yeah, they do.
Back again?
Yep. I should have stopped at the Lord of Fortune one and while we were there as well. Interesting. Thanks.
Good to go. You need anything else, I'll be here.
I'll be back when I
Thanks,
have more
Holden.
points.
I'll see you around.
Hey, I'm Flynn, apprentice physician.
Hi, Flynn.
Everything all right?
I've been busy with patients, but I'm short on medical supplies. My mentor, Oscar, he should have some. He has a cabin outside the village. If you're out there, tell him you saw Flynn, and they could use his help.
Okay. Happily. Are there any other nearby quests? Oh, there's a quest pick up here. And then there's the champion fight there. Tosh there, that there. Okay. I'm hoping when I eventually go back and face the formless one, it's not like, haha, all these other ones were so
Flynn
much
must
easier.
be local.
Which means they were here when the blight surged through.
Rashadon.
Rook, I'm Greta. Good to have you here.
You look a bit worried.
We're not sure where some of our wardens are, Beckett and a few others. We're supposed to check in. We need to look out for each other more than ever. It's just, I know they took Weishaupt hard, and I hope they're okay.
Warden Alona, medic for the Order, or those of us here at least. I've got a lot of patience, but I'll help as I can.
Great. Don't really need anything else you got, but...
Keep well.
Thanks. A hastily written note. Evka and Antoine were talking about clearing blight out there. Not if we hit it first. I'll bring you in, just keep it quiet. This is for us. Meet me later. I'm sure that's perfectly fine. Okay, well, I'm going to lose these while we're still here. Before we go out and about, because out and about will definitely involve. Hey, bud. Supply stashed at the Blight Grove. Meet me there. Or meet there.
You need something scraped together? Just ask.
No.
You seem to know what you're doing.
Doubting me because I didn't buy your stuff. A dog named Ostagar. He was a scrawny thing, the last left in his litter. The man swore he was descended from the heroic Mabari of Ostagar, the fearless dogs who saw the fifth blight. But I couldn't have a dog. After that loss in the deep roads, what was left of my life was something I'd face alone. That night there was a fire. I held buckets with the rest of the villagers, and we doused the flames. I found that scrawny puppy. I couldn't find the man anywhere. I tried to shoo the pup, but 2 days out of the village and he came tumbling into my camp. I called him Ostagar and said he could stay for now. I meant to find him a place to stay. A farm, a quiet village, maybe some noble's villa. But Ostagar never wanted to remain behind. For now turned into months, and then a year, and then I couldn't imagine life without him. I thought we'd only be in Weishaupt for a week. Then came the Darkspawn army, the archdemon, that god. Ostagar and I ran through the falling towers and clawed our way through the horde. Then, for the first time in 3 years, Ostagar wasn't at my side. I was alone. When the wall collapsed and smoke filled the room, I pictured Ostagar running. Maybe he'd gotten away. He could escape from Weishaupt and find that farm I should have left him in the first place. If I was alone, it would be okay if Ostagar was safe. I heard a Darkspawn snarl and then fall silent. I was dragged from the wreckage, though I wasn't sure I wanted to be. And Ostagar was there, wagging his tail. Evka and Antoine told me there's trouble all over Thetis. They asked me if I'd go to Ferelden and send reports. I'll show Ostagar the ruins he's named for. I don't know if he's related to those fifth blight Mabari, but to me, he's the best of them. From Warden Nori's journal. Aww. That's cute.
Than a building.
But we were supposed to protect it.
We failed at Weishaupt. We can wait for a chance to make that up, or we can take it. Just us. The Griffin Gate Guard will earn our place here.
Some wardens were meeting at the Grove, but they didn't want anyone to know.
Dramatic. I'm talking about Davrin, not the wardens. Okay.
My grandmother used to say things lay dormant.
Water in this game is insane.
Watch yourself. Trouble coming.
Get out of there!
Davrin, nice!
Nice move, bro.
Thanks.
Hey, Davrin. We gonna talk about Weishaupt?
Not by choice.
What the crap was that archdemon? You all said it was a dragon.
I don't know.
Use it to the rebuild.
Archdemon. You all said it was a dragon.
I don't know.
I joined up to fight dragons, not whatever that was. Had too many heads.
I don't know what it was. I don't know what the gods are doing. All I know is that Gillenane is still alive. A lot of wardens aren't.
Oh. We'll kick her ass next time.
Thanks, Tosh.
Thanks, Tosh. Alright. Can we fight this champion? I think we can.
Trouble coming our way.
Disciple and Raker. Seconds, please. I don't have a single support healer, do I? Damn, he moves a lot. Keep up with him. Fuck. Like, I visually am having a hard time keeping him in place. None of my detonates are working. I don't know why. I might have to switch my party up a little bit if I fail at this. God, he jumped. I am moving it.
Watch it.
Just explodes protective him.
Loosen the lid for you.
Back this way again.
Gotta move.
Get clear.
Serpentine, serpentine.
On your left.
He wants to leave the combat area, but there isn't a wall there, and he keeps going that way.
Whenever you're ready.
Only your gods will miss you.
That's a win.
That wasn't too hard, it was just really long.
More essence.
Okay. Now where to next? One's up that way. Tasha's over here. This is a hard pairing because they don't have any support between them.
Heard you took Rook to see your mom.
What? No, she just showed up.
Awkward. You're trying to be badass for the boss and save the world, and there's Mom.
Correcting your posture.
And how I pronounce words.
Even better.
Wow, Devrin.
Stupid. Whatever.
Ugh.
Bye, bud. Little dragon hatches. Exploring a dragon's cave yields some new information for Tosh.
Tosh, what are you doing?
She's not in her lair. I was ready. I could have fought her.
Tosh.
Doesn't matter. I can still look for clues. See if she'll turn into a monster like Gilinane's archdemon did. I have to figure this out. I'm a dragon slayer.
You are, but you don't have to do this alone.
I don't need help.
But we need you, all right? We cannot beat the gods without a dragon slayer.
Wait, Look at that.
Ropes.
Qunari ropes. The Antam. They're the ones who've been blighting the dragons for the gods. Those fucking ropes. They tie her down with these ropes so they can blight her. They turn her into something blighted and ugly and wrong. Something she was never supposed to be. Chakra Toebra. I've got to be ready to fight her. I'm a dragon slayer.
Tosh.
I'm a crappy Qunari. I'm not really Ravani. I'm no good as a daughter. I'm not even...
Oh, Tosh, no.
I can't even be a woman right. I have to be a dragon slayer.
You're a good dragon slayer, Tosh. You're also a good warrior, a good Lord of Fortune, and a good member of this team. We need you if we're going to stop the gods. And you need to believe in yourself. So tell me what's really going on.
My mother put these ropes on me. She tied me up. Why did she do that? Is it because I didn't fit as a woman? Is it why I don't fit as a woman?
Oh, Tosh.
The Shadow Dragons say there are people who use they instead of he or she. They're not men or women. And I like how it feels when I imagine myself that way. But
what?
I'm not supposed to breathe fire. Am I not supposed to feel like this?
You said it yourself.
What
There's
does
lots
she
of other
want me to
people.
be?
What do you want to be? Your mother brought you to Ravane for a better life.
I know.
So live it. Be who you are. Don't tie yourself down for someone else's fear.
I want to be... No. I am Ravani.
Yeah.
And I'm not the daughter my mother wanted. That Tosh, she was never really me.
Yeah.
Who's the real Tosh?
She is... They are... not a woman. Or a man. The Shadow Dragons had some fancy terms, but using they and knowing that, it feels... good.
Sounds like a good start.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Oh, delightful.
Sounds good.
That's a great conversation. Tosh greatly approves. Good. All right. It's they from now on. Or rather, always was they. They just know now. Good. Okay. I like that sometimes Sasha's braid just goes flip when they haven't even moved.
Watch for ranged attacks!
I know I have that built up, but I do actually want to save it Because it looks like we're getting into some fights now. Ooh, masochism, hell yeah. Generate 4 rage while taking damage. Great.
That's been sorted?
Yep.
The tree. So beautiful.
Hold on. He's dying over there. Mathrath the Betrayer. A carving of Mathrath the Betrayer. His eyes are cold as though unmoved by suffering. Eyes that would lead a lady to her death. So many. A statue of Andraste. Numbers carved into the bottom of her cloak seem to reference a verse from the Chant of Light, but don't match any known records. In Peace Vigilance. Statue of a Grey Warrior. Lighter than expected, and the helmet lifts to reveal a hollow interior, as if something was once concealed inside. Okay, so we have 20 more Elven, a bunch more Grey Wardens. 17 more Mornwatch, 8 more Dwarf, 7 more Crow, bunch more Shadow Dragons, 16 more Lords of Fortune. We're all done with the World of Thetis. 17 more Miscellaneous, and 80 more Mementos.
Can you hear it singing?
Oops, sorry I cut you off. A map of the Hosberg wetlands with the redoubt and nearby village ruins circled. Across the village are the words "Hold here."
A map and plans.
From the missing wardens.
He's gone. He was drawn to the tree. Why?
If his calling was close, it might have looked beautiful to him.
We'll tell the wardens.
That tree? Might as well go here because I'm so close.
Tosh,
Growling.
I want to get this right. They told me you use they now?
Who's they?
You. Or do you mean them? The ones who told me?
Oh, wait, I get it. Ugh, this stuff is such a pain.
Hey, if I messed it up...
No, you're fine. It's just... You know the first couple days in a new suit of armor? It's good. It's better than the old stuff. But you're still clunking around trying to figure out how to walk again?
Or take a piss in the woods?
At least that hasn't changed.
That cabin must be the physician's. Flynn's mentor.
It's on the inside, too. We can still search it.
I'm really feeling the lack of spiders in this game, I gotta say. I know it's great for arachnophobes, but like, where's my giant spiders? It's a staple of Dragon Age. Blue buttons. Dried petals from a flower found throughout the Anderfels. Among the first to fade when blight emerges, these blue buttons smell of warm honey and rainy spring mornings. The things the blight forgets.
There was a life here.
Yeah. Damn.
Note below griddle cake recipe. Want to try with strawberries? Pancakes. Physician's notebook. A sketch of a plant and a map with a few areas circled. The margin note reads, Brona's bloom. Few places left. Blight's moving fast. Time to leave and return? A risk. But anything for Marta. Must slow infection. Hold on, love.
A notebook. It describes a local plant, Brona's bloom. None here. But Oscar left to find more. For his wife.
Who is here
if
on
he
the bed.
left before the cabin was blighted, we might still find him out there.
There's only death where the blight goes.
Okay, these pots are close. I might as well defeat the champion while I'm down here. Did not see that had collapsed.
Brona's bloom. This was in the physician's book. Been picked over.
Physician got here before us. Let's keep looking.
Nope, the reflection is better. Well, let me jump. Fine. Party poopers. Well beyond.
That blinded me.
Don't like being this close to the water. There.
Watch it! Ready!
Stop getting closer.
I caught my breath.
Great. Yes!
Light with you.
Got him. Whew.
This will open the way.
Field Commander's helm. Ooh. Oh no, it lowers my rage. No. Oh, but no rage cost. This is something to consider. The little guy floating in the water, I guess. Did I get a chest at the last champion site? I don't know. It doesn't look like it. Probably missed it.
Rona's bloom. Picked over like the last one.
Ugh, that doesn't help. We need the physician.
We're looking, Tosh. Whoa. Now where are we going? All the way back this way? Okay. That water's too deep.
Your gloom howler. Does it howl?
Yeah, you can hear it from miles.
Does it only howl in the gloom?
Seems to howl whenever it wants.
So where'd gloom howler come from?
Because it brings
Doesn't matter. The name's stuck. Scary enough for me.
That name is weak. Dragons have better names.
Yeah? Like what?
Wind Shiver Mistral.
Wind Shiver Mistral? That's some cheap ale? Gives you a headache instead of a buzz?
Wind Shiver's breath gives you a headache. Like when you drink something cold too fast. Makes it a pain to hunt.
Thanks, but I'll stick to archdemons.
Swamp Road.
Darkspawn!
Let's finish!
Cavern's bonding.
There's the body.
Uh-oh.
Couldn't escape the darkspawn.
Is it the healer?
His bag. Brona's bloom. This was the physician. Oscar.
Sorry,
We can get the
help Oscar.
supplies to Flynn. They can still help the village.
Yeah. Can we bring more supplies too? Like, we have an Alluvian. We have lots of Alluvians. We could go somewhere and get them stuff and come back. Is there something else over here? Yeah. I know what I need
This
to do.
place was nice before the Blight. Bet it was.
Evka and Antoine will fight to restore as much as they can. With Blight this bad, hard to say how that goes. But the fight's not done yet.
That's just a lamp. Rose bandolier. No. I keep hearing their little growls and thinking it's dark one. Will do. And palladium ring. +4 rage on kill. 15% rage regeneration. Ooh. Nah. There too. How do we get up there? Oh, I can just jump down from up there. Okay. Nope, for later.
No problem.
Darkspawn. Bring him down and we'll clear a path. Good hit.
Thanks. Whoa.
Watch your ass.
We're clear.
Another one. Where are they? It's up there.
Should be easier to travel through here. That'll help the wardens.
Bones Beneath the Creek, verse 2. Whoop. She saw the strange light dancing. She thought she heard it speak. Come now, Ella, we are prancing from bones beneath the creek. I see the warden body behind me, but I'm getting freaked out. Oh, she's not dead. I said talk to her.
Are you all right?
No.
We wanted to prove we could stop the Darkspawn. That we deserve to be here. There had to be a reason we survived when so many others at once helped. I'm not as bad as I look. I can get myself back to Lavendale. Thank you. I just need a moment to say goodbye.
Such a big area. I'm sure we'll have more. You want this
Sandy Howler. Like your gloom howler.
Go, go, finish them all!
Into the water.
Get clear!
Sandy Howler. Like your gloom howler, but it's a dragon.
Yeah.
Tufted leaf scale.
Are you for real?
Hey, they're one of the meanest forest dragons. I tracked one last year.
Tracked it where? A tea party? Which one of you brought the cucumber sandwiches? Sorry, Tosh. Try a thunderworm on for size.
What the crap is that?
I hunted one for 3 weeks.
Sounds like a snack for Asan. They pop out of the ground when it rains.
You kidding? They're the size of a...
Rialto Greentide would scoop them up in her gullet and not even notice.
Castle gates. Yeah, this feels like a whole area we'll be in later. Close, but made it. I don't know what that does. Oh, drops it out at her. Anderfell's Azure. There's a reason the Grey Wardens wear blue. Though scattered, all Wardens call the Anderfell's home. They carry that with them and dress in clothes dyed a unique Anderfell's blue. Neat. The Anderfells. Harding. The Anderfells has a gloomy reputation. Most villages are small and sit on empty roads in the hills, off narrow tracks through the forest or tucked away in the wetlands. The Anderfells survived some of the worst blights in history, of course, but it's a strange and fascinating place beyond that. Evka and I are never bored, and only sometimes nearly eaten or cursed, or, well, you see what I mean. We'll be in the Anderfells a while yet, I think. If you find yourself here, be sure to find us, Antoine. On the reverse, a map of the Anderfells has been annotated in Evka and Antoine's handwriting to include solitary inns, deep road entrances, and remote villages such as Eichweil, Fenhold, and Lavendale.
Davern, I think this is where those wardens were attacked. The Cauldron.
Let's have a look.
Oh, snap. I was like, I feel like I'm getting... This is a big map. I feel like we're getting close to something. We are. Okay, I'm gonna run back and deliver the other stuff first, and then we'll come back and do this.
Davern, I think this is where those wardens were attacked. The Cauldron.
Let's have a look.
A little bit of a glitch there, huh?
Flynn, we have Brona's bloom.
That will really help. Thank you. Oscar, the physician, was he or his wife Marta.
I'm sorry. They're gone. You're from here, right? You were Oscar's apprentice.
I knew him and Marta my whole life. I was at the end of my training. I'll make sure it's put to good use. With these plants, I can help the village, the wardens, whoever needs it.
It sounds like Oscar was a good friend.
You could talk to him about anything and he'd be interested. Plants, books, sword training, listening to me figure myself out, the non-binary stuff. He was all ears. When I said I wanted to help people, he said he'd train me, but that I'd find my own ways too. And I'd have to tell him all about it.
With the Blight Surge, how have things been in the village?
Bad. People are scared. Some are sick. We know Darkspawn are out there, and that's a death without mercy. But this is the Anderfells. If you aren't dead, then you're still alive.
You're doing good work here. I'm glad I could help.
It's not just me. The wardens have a medic. Between the two of us, we'll get by. I want to help. I almost lost the chance.
What do you mean?
When the Blight surged through, I nearly died. Evka and Antoine found me, but I was blighted. Past healing. They let me take the Warden joining ritual. It saved my life, and gave me Warden abilities.
Does that mean you're a Grey Warden?
It should mean I have no choice. The joining ingredients are rare. If that first Warden had found me... Evka and Antoine said I'm welcome, but they're happy to see me continue as I am.
Oh, interesting.
So Antoine and Evka giving you a choice.
It's against the Order's rules. Or it was. I don't know if they broke the rules or maybe something will change. What they did? But Evka said to stop thanking them.
The joining ritual gives wardens their abilities. What was it like? What's it like now?
I shouldn't go into the details. It wasn't fun. But I'm here. Even if I'm different now.
This is all... wow. It's a story.
Yeah, it's a lot to get used to. You know, I can sense the blight in my warden patients. I can't reverse it, but I think it helps my treatments. I won't be killing Darkspawn, but I'll fight the blight my way.
Good.
I'm still Lavendale's physician. Whatever else has changed, that hasn't.
That's awesome.
This place is lucky to have you. But if things get too much, if you need an escape, I know people who can arrange it.
I'm good. But if I change my mind...
Just say the word.
Thanks, Rook.
Anytime.
Thanks, Lynn. You're a good bean. Let's complete the cabin in Blight. Though Blight took Flynn's mentor, the team recovered medical supplies for Lavendale. Flynn revealed the Blight nearly killed them as well. But Evka and Antoine found Flynn and let them take the Warden's joining ritual, saving their life. Flynn knows firsthand what the Blight can do and plans to use their new Blight-sensing abilities to better help their patients.
You're breathing easier?
You've got patience worse than me. But if you had more questions about Warden stuff, I could wait.
I'd appreciate it.
Okay. I don't think there's anything else on the map. Just Davrins. Rain, Necropolis, Crossroads, Crossroads, Crossroads. Oops. Actually, I should just be able to run over. That's a long run. No, it's not. Since I opened this passageway, it's not a long run at all. Again. It's because I dropped it.
You ready to fight?
That's how you do it, Josh.
Why are you just shoving it, Davin? Just kill it. Okay. Do have a meeting in 20 minutes, but see if we can do Davrin's quest in 20 minutes.
Worst dragon I saw was a pumice harrier.
What? You're on the trail of the deadliest dragon that ever stalked the skies of Thetis, and it's called,
Pumice harrier. Look it up.
Isn't that a kind of soap?
And a dragon. They live near volcanoes. Carve out lairs in the pumice.
Not the brimstone harrier, or the inferno harrier. No, you want to medal for hunting the pumice harrier.
You wanted a medal for catching the thunder roach.
Thunder worm, with a Y. There's a big difference.
It's just out there.
Wreck doesn't look new. The blight dredge it up from somewhere?
Yeah. Don't like the groaning sound. Wiggly tentacles. Ooh. So I was a second too late that was a jump. Lighted shallows. Oh, now I find a fast travel point much closer. It's fine. What I get for not exploring before I left. How do I get up there? Probably around from the other side? No, I see the chest. I just don't know how to get up to it. So many bodies. It on that. Let me face this way. Really?
The blight. It snaked its way up the whole building.
Yeah, disgusting.
day at the Cauldron.
What could do that?
And what have they been hiding inside?
Maybe this is where they hide the good whiskey.
Not a chance. You get a warden drinking, and the good stuff never lasts the night. Be ready for anything. Hassan can get us up there.
Tosh, I was thinking.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Anyway, this fire breath of yours.
Yeah?
You've got a bit of the dragon in you. Well, I've got darkspawn in me.
Really?
Happens when you join the Wardens. Drink some darkspawn blood.
Spilling Warden secrets, Davrin?
It's just the three of us. Who's Tosh gonna tell?
Depends on who's paying.
The only ones who'd care are darkspawn.
I bet their money smells bad. So, darkspawn blood. Does that mean you can breathe blight?
No, I can sense darkspawn, or hear the call of an archdemon.
Oh, those are kind of crappy powers.
Fire's a lot cooler.
Not sure exactly where we're going, but we're exploring.
This place is a mess. Boshadon everywhere.
If they named it the Cauldron, it probably wasn't great on its best day.
We're not in yet. This is just an outer courtyard.
Great.
Cauldron would be underground. We need to find a way in.
Gotta smash the doors open with that, huh? this when we saw some images, and I'm gonna ask it again. Wardens, why do you stamp it with Darkspawn logo? Like, I thought you were supposed to be secretive. Why are you shipping Darkspawn? And why is it labeled as such? Something through there.
This looks like a way in. Just need to drop that. Maybe we can use it like a bridge.
Just need to figure out how.
If we destroy all that blight gunking things up, it might drop.
You can try.
I'm surprised you wear all those coins, Tosh. I'd expect you to focus on stealth.
It's a status
Dragon will
thing
smell
for
me
Lords
long
of
before she
Fortune.
hears me. She'll also see the glitter from the coins and catch her attention.
So you wear them to lure the dragon closer?
I wear them because they look good.
Can't argue with that.
I see they're up there, but how do I get up there? Across from over here. Off the edge, did I? Yeet. Aw, Devin likes me.
What's all this stuff?
Don't know. Looks useful if you want to move heavy equipment or something. Maybe the Cauldron's an armory?
Could be. Why hide it all the way out here? Doesn't make sense.
We won't know until we get inside.
In this chest. Come along, friend. I'm hurrying there, buddy. Oops, did I go the wrong direction? It's up here. Phew. Oh. Thanks. That Schrader's axe. Oops, I meant why. Oh well. Okay, there's that. This isn't necessarily up on there.
One boil down, one more to go.
Destroy the blight, lower the bridge. Got it.
Sorry for the blip. I had to jump off for a bit, but we're back. Where are we down here? We're not supposed to be down here. We're supposed to be up there.
This looks like a way in. Just need to drop that. We can use it like a bridge.
Just need to figure out how.
If we destroy all that blight gunking things up, it
Yeah,
might drop.
Just do that. That'll be super easy. Into there. Obviously you pop that, but you have to pop this one first. This one is up in there where I am. Yeah, there's a whole structure in here I haven't been able to get into. Oh, over here? Duh. Too busy staring at the building. I don't turn around and look behind me.
Wardens. They died fighting.
Damn. They must have tried to stop the gloom
Yeah,
howler.
gliding around, but
ambush.
That is a big book. God damn.
rest of them.
Right.
So what is this?
Weathered plaque, a new monster for cataloging in the bestiary. Be very careful, it's not entirely dead.
Place.
A dumping ground. Looks like every dangerous artifact or weapon the Wardens ever came across.
Oh, snap!
Must be something here that Gloomhowler wants.
Wouldn't mind having some of this stuff for myself.
Don't even think about it. If it's also dangerous the Wardens locked it away, we're not touching anything.
Wardens? Wardens, why? Why do you need books this big? I wonder why the stuff Nug is locked up. What did it do? Weathered plaque. Nobody knows what this is or what it does. It looks like a weapon, but when our wardens captured it, they heard it growling. Our mages theorize it's a shapeshifter. Keep under lock and key. Well, it's unlocked, so... Great. What happens if you approach it? Can't. Party poopers. Turkey Tail and Garahel. Aw, the parents of the Griffins. The blow that ended the fourth blight when Griffin and Warden struck down a god. The Griffin's name is first. Well, Kirkytail's the parent of the current batch of Griffins. Heroes both, but we know who could fly without whom. Garahel was the hero of the fourth blight. Kirkytail is the daddy of the current batch of Griffins. Jumping down here is unsafe. Maybe that's just me. No more plaques to read? Oh, there we go. Received shipment from Weishaupt. Take caution. The last person who held this sword was turned inside out. There's some incantation you need to say first, and no one can pronounce it. Best to keep this in its crate. I feel like this is a reference I'm not getting.
That did it. Bridge is down. Get in now.
Thanks, Hassan.
We're in. Welcome to the Cauldron.
I still don't understand what this place is.
Let's find out.
I was gonna say, he doesn't know either.
Looks like dates on the signs over the doors. 325?
524 here.
931 over here.
It's Blights. The year they ended.
That's not ominous.
Look for a door we can open.
Furniture. What is that? Oh, it's Hassan. Hassan, you gave me a heart attack, buddy. just starting the quest? Damn.
Ugh. Skeletons. Why'd they have to do that with the bones? Seems a little careless.
This can't be... It's a griffin.
They're all griffins. It's the cauldron where they killed the griffins that were...
There's a lot of them. This is messed up. How did the griffins go extinct?
They died out fighting the fourth blight.
Not quite.
The wardens hid them here? Why not bury them properly?
Because they were
I
blighted.
don't know. It's like they were keeping it secret.
We were told to keep track of the griffin names for a memorial, but there are just too many of them. Nobody wants to be here. It's awful handling these remains. 3 wardens already walked off the job.
It's a giant tomb. For griffins.
Nothing else back here to look at, right?
These bones look wrong. Like they're diseased.
Or blighted.
But how?
I don't like this.
We're learning a bunch, in case you didn't read the last flight, huh? Gloom Howler's here.
Hear that? Gloom Howler's around here somewhere.
Good. We need to save those
Oh my
griffins
god,
she
is the
stole.
Gloom Howler Isaiah?
Hassan, you stay here. No questions. This is too much for you, boy.
Is this Isaiah? 20% damage, and that would be, if it's Isaiah, that would be why she's been attacking the wardens, because she blames them and herself for what happened. It would also be like why she said the griffins are hers, because she saved them. Whoa.
Unbelievable. An archdemon.
Is it
So that's what the cauldron really is. A giant tomb.
So all the other rooms with the dates on them?
More archdemons. This one would be Zazakel.
This doesn't feel like a dragon. It feels wrong.
That's Archdemon.
The Gloomhowler's in here somewhere. Let's find it.
There's a light pool there, a light pool there. I'm sure this is gonna be fun. Can't find that one. A giant platform so they can what, drop it? Like what? I'm confused.
Some light here. Looks fresh.
Then the Howler's close. Scream all you want! It's no match for steel!
Rise! Secrets long buried will have their day.
We have to destroy the Blight Boys. That'll stop these ghouls.
Got it!
Yep, working on it.
The cauldron reveals all.
Keep on those Blight Boys. There's some up top.
An eternal tune, an eternal evil.
personal experience there.
Loosen the lid for you.
Rook, we need to get to higher ground. Follow me.
The other one.
Quick, the last boil's in the rib cage.
Get out. Weird.
This is going well. Surrounded by friends.
Surrounded by sharp claws. Whoever you are, face me!
What are you?
A ward against the darkness.
She was a warden.
You are the darkness. You're a monster.
To those who made me,
Where are the other griffins?
I liberated them.
What does that mean? What are you going to do with them?
Free them from the tyranny of the Wardens.
Grey Wardens rid the world of horrors like you.
They created the horrors. The bones of griffins abandoned in this cauldron. Proud warriors forgotten.
Who are you?
Their salvation.
No! Do not wake up the archdemon! No!
The blood offers protection.
Archdemon blood? You're blighting them?
Protecting them. The same blood runs through your veins, Warden. Join with us.
If it is Isaiah, she's literally doing the same thing twice. She already did this.
This is your tomb.
Don't hit the baby, don't hit the baby, don't hit the baby, don't hit the baby.
Bring me the griffin!
Anyone have eyes on the Gloom Howler?
Worry about the Darkspawn first, or they'll get a song.
Hassan, come! Your family is waiting!
Don't hurt the baby, don't hurt the baby, don't hurt the baby.
He knows a lie when he hears it. Don't let the Darkspawn take upper hand.
It's gotta be Isaiah, right? It has to be. No one else would make sense. be another Outlast situation, huh? I don't see a way to seal up anything. Yeah, I can see the fire of the horde in general.
Damn it! The Gloomhowler's gone.
It's okay. Let it go.
Is letting it escape some deep, complicated monster hunter strategy?
It's called staying alive. Never hunt things you don't understand. The Gloomhowler is more than a monster.
Your quarry, your call.
I got what I needed. The sun stripped a piece of its clothing. Gives me something to go on. Even though I told you to stay put.
He did save you.
He could have been killed.
He cares about you. That's part of Turlum, right?
Well, I suppose that was good form, extending your talons. That'll leave a scratch. Yeah, you're getting the hang of things. Now let's go, boy. This place is pure evil.
Yeah, let's go. There you go. There he is.
Can't say I ever want to see this place again. Ready to go?
I'm ready.
Me too.
Archdemon blood's as dangerous as it gets. Grey Wardens keep it locked away for good reason. The stuff is pure evil. But not as evil as using it to blight the only griffins in the world. Now the Gloomhowler held that honor. Hassan's brothers and sisters needed a miracle.
And we find a cure to the
And it would be up to Davrin and his flying friend to deliver.
After confronting the Gloomhowler at the Cauldron, Davrin was horrified to learn that the monster was there to extract Archdemon blood in a dastardly plan to blight the kidnapped griffins. The Gloomhowler escaped and remains at large, threatening Hassan's brothers and sisters with unspeakable evil.
I need to get the team around the table and talk about what's next.
In a bit. We will save that for the next episode. Thank you guys so much for joining me. See you soon.